For many of the problems in these exercises, you'll have to give your answers as mathematical expressions. This video will give you a brief introduction to how to enter mathematical answers. When you are expected to give a mathematical expression as an answer, you'll see a text box within a larger, light grey box. If you start typing the text box, you'll see a preview of what your answer has been interpreted as. Most mathematical expressions can be written as you would normally expect, using numbers, letters for variables, equals, plus, minus, star for multiplying, and forward slash for divide. Note that I do not usually have to include the star for multiplication. The system understands that numbers next to a variable, or two variables next to each other, are implicitly multiplied. Note also that the system uses the normal rules for precedence, so it will do brackets first, followed by powers and roots, then division and multiplication, and finally addition and subtraction. So in this expression, A multiplied by B divided by C will be done first, then the addition and subtraction. If I wanted to alter this order, I would need to use brackets. For example, to subtract A from Y first, and then multiply this by B over C. While writing an expression, you might see this message saying, "Sorry, I could not make sense of your input." This is usually due to something like not closing brackets, so just check that your expression is complete. If I want to simplify the expression shown in this question, the answer I need to get to is x multiplied by z to the power 5 divided by 5 times y squared. Note that I use the hat or caret symbol to show a power. Now this looks okay in the text box, but when I see the interpretation, I can see that the fraction is being multiplied by y squared rather than having y squared on the bottom of the fraction. I need to clarify this by putting brackets around 5y squared. Now we have the correct answer. I could further clarify by putting brackets around x multiplied by z to the power 5, but this is not required to give the correct answer. Note that there are some special characters that will be interpreted in special ways. Examples include Greek letters such as pi, and the letter e, which is the natural exponential. Trigonometric functions, like sine, cos and tan, can just be written as normal. A square root can be written using sqrt, but other roots must be expressed using fractional powers. For example, the cube root of y would be written as y to the power 1/3. So this expression here means the square root of x times the cube root of y.